Welcome to Sacred Screams Sanctum, the channel where faith meets fear. I'm your host, Creed, and I'm here to tell you stories that will make you question your beliefs, your sanity, and your reality. Stories that will haunt you long after you hear them. Stories that will make you scream. Today's story is inspired by a real event that happened in 2020, when a mysterious monolith appeared in the Utah desert and then disappeared without a trace. Some people speculated that it was an alien artifact, a prank, or a message from a higher power. But what if it was something more sinister? What if it was a portal to a hellish dimension, where unspeakable horrors lurked? And what if someone stumbled upon it and entered it, unaware of the fate that awaited them? This is the story of Ryan, a young journalist who was looking for a scoop and found more than he bargained for. This is the story of the monolith. Ryan had always been fascinated by mysteries and conspiracies. He loved to explore the unknown and uncover the truth behind the rumors and legends. He worked as a freelance reporter for various online media outlets, covering topics such as UFOs, cryptids, paranormal phenomena, and secret societies. He had a knack for finding sources and evidence that others overlooked or dismissed. He had a loyal following of readers who appreciated his investigative skills and his daring attitude. One day, he received an email from an anonymous tipster who claimed to have information about a strange object that had appeared in the Utah desert. The email contained coordinates and a photo of a metal monolith standing upright on a rocky hillside. The tipster said that the monolith was not there before and that no one knew who put it there or why. The tipster also said that the monolith emitted a faint humming sound and that anyone who approached it felt a strange sensation in their head. Ryan was intrigued by the email. He had heard about the monolith on the news, but he thought it was just a hoax or an art installation. He decided to check out the tipster's claim and see if there was more to the story. He packed his backpack with his laptop, camera, recorder, flashlight, water bottle, and some snacks. He rented a car and drove to the coordinates. He arrived at the location around noon. He parked his car near the road and hiked up the hill. He saw the monolith from afar, shining in the sun. It looked like a giant metal slab, about 10 feet tall and 3 feet wide. It had no markings or features on its surface. It stood alone in the middle of nowhere. Ryan felt a surge of excitement as he approached the monolith. He wondered what secrets it hid and what purpose it served. He took out his camera and started taking pictures from different angles. He also recorded some video footage and narrated his observations. "Hello, this is Ryan Carter reporting live from the Utah desert, where I have found a mysterious monolith that has baffled everyone who has seen it. As you can see, this is no ordinary metal structure. It has no signs of human intervention or origin. It seems to have appeared out of thin air. And it has some strange properties that I'm about to test." He walked closer to the monolith until he was about 10 feet away from it. He stopped and listened carefully. He could hear a faint humming sound coming from the monolith. It sounded like an electric current or a vibration. He took out his recorder and held it near the monolith. "Do you hear that? That's the sound of the monolith. It's very subtle, but it's there. I don't know what causes it or what it means." He moved his recorder away from the monolith and spoke again. "And now listen to this." He moved his recorder closer to his head. "Do you hear that? That's my heartbeat. It's faster than normal. And I can feel it in my temples." He moved his recorder away from his head and spoke again. "That's another effect of the monolith. It makes you feel uneasy and nervous when you get near it. It's like it's messing with your brainwaves or something." He looked at his recorder and saw that he had recorded about 5 minutes of audio. "Okay, that's enough for now. I'll upload this to my laptop later and analyze it further." He put his recorder back in his backpack and took out his flashlight. "Now I'm going to try something else. I'm going to shine my flashlight on the monolith and see if it reflects any light or changes color. He turned on his flashlight and pointed it at the monolith. Here we go. He expected to see nothing but a bright glare on the metal surface. But instead, he saw something else. Something terrifying. Something impossible. The monolith opened up like a door and revealed a dark abyss beyond. Ryan gasped in shock and horror as he stared at the gaping hole in the monolith. He could not see anything inside it, except for a faint red glow and a swirling mist. He felt a cold wind blowing from the hole, carrying a foul smell and a sinister whisper. "Come in, Ryan. Come in and see." Ryan felt a sudden pull on his body and his mind. He felt an irresistible urge to enter the hole and explore the unknown. He felt a curiosity that overpowered his fear and his reason. He took a step forward. And then another. And then another. He reached the edge of the hole and looked down. He saw nothing but darkness. He hesitated for a moment. But then he heard the whisper again. "Come in, Ryan. Come in and see." He jumped into the hole and disappeared. The monolith closed behind him and resumed its silent vigil. Ryan had entered a nightmare. A nightmare that he would never escape. A nightmare that he would never forget. A nightmare that he would never share. This is the end of the story of Ryan, the young journalist who was looking for a scoop and found more than he bargained for. This is the end of the story of the monolith. I hope you enjoyed this story, my dear listeners. I hope it made you shiver and scream. I hope it made you question your beliefs, your sanity, and your reality. I hope it made you think twice before you venture into the unknown. If you liked this story, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below. Tell me what you think of the monolith and its secrets. Tell me what you would do if you found it. Tell me what you fear the most. And don't forget to tune in next time for another story that will make you scream. This is Creed, signing off. Stay sacred, stay scared.